Good morning. Welcome to day 13.
Woo! Gratitude for today. It's Sunday. We're starting our hike, and there's a waterfall. Winding Stair Gap. That's where we're at. Headed to the Knock. When I get out of the car, I could smell campfire, but it wasn't campfire I could smell. Apparently, there's been a fire here. I don't know if it was a controlled burn or a forest fire, but it still smells. I'm sure that everything being damp doesn't help. Probably accentuates it, actually. It's a gorgeous morning, like truly gorgeous. You can hear the cars going through the gap down below. Beautiful. I wish you could smell this. So Dad, a little audio descriptive for you. We're side slabbing, so walking along the side of the mountain. It goes up to my right and down to my left. And it's quite steep. But all of this area was burned. Again, I don't know if it was a controlled burn or a fire, but you can see a lot of burnt, dead pieces of trees and sticks and things all around. You can smell it. It smells very much like there was a campfire the night before and somebody poured water on it. We know what that smells like. We have a lot of campfires at home in our pit. The birds are chirping. There's a cloudy mist flowing through the valleys in between all the mountain peaks. And the sun's coming up slowly but surely. There's some blue sky, but it's definitely a lot of clouds. It's gorgeous though. I was able to get through, I think, a lot of the comments this weekend. I am blown away by all of your kindness, your encouragement, your support. It's incredible. What started out as a way to share my journey with my family and friends and chronicle this journey for myself after it's over has turned into something pretty cool. I love how people share their knowledge, whether it's the name of a plant or how to adjust my straps on my pack or any suggestions and information. I'm so appreciative. I love hearing from people who have done this already and have advice, or people who are getting ready to do it and they're finding some of the information helpful. I'm sure my format is not gonna fit for everyone, and that's okay. It doesn't have to. There's plenty of other people doing the same thing I'm doing. So if this isn't your cup of tea, then move on and find what suits you best. It's your time, and you should be spending your time doing something of value to you. But for those that are enjoying the way I do this and the information that I'm sharing, the views. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm very grateful for your subscribing and liking of things, and even more importantly, for your feedback. It's very welcome. Somebody suggested that I do a Q&A session. So I think that's a great idea. I'd love to do that. If it's something that you all would find of value, then I'm happy to do that. Otherwise, I don't have to. So if you do want to do a Q&A, maybe drop them all those questions into this video commentary, and then I can maybe ask my husband when he has time to compile the questions and send them to me, and I can work on a video where I answer whatever you want to know. I know that people have asked me to do video showing our camp chores, so maybe I'll do that. I don't know if I'm going to do that today, to be perfectly honest, because today is supposed to be a long day for us. But hey, if I can, if the setup works, if where we're camping out is conducive to me setting the camera up and showing you stuff and doing all that, and everybody's got energy for it, then I will definitely do it. But if I don't do it today, I'll get to it for sure. Okay, I'm not gonna ramble. I want to get these videos a little shorter than they've been. Talk to you soon. Okay, this isn't me. I had to get a picture of that. Oh boy. Gotta have a sense of humor in life, right? It's too short not to. I'd like to take a moment here to send a huge thank you to Bill and Bob, who got up real early on their Sunday morning to pick us up and bring us to the trailhead so we could get an early start on our day. We really do appreciate the gift of people's time. It's such a generous gift because time is precious to all of us. And these two guys got up extra early today on their Sunday morning to pick us up at the hotel and bring us to the Gap so we could start our hike today. So thank you so much, Bob and Bill. We are very grateful for you. Here we are with Turtleback, and you are a southbounder?
Southbounder.
Can you tell us a little bit about your trek so far?
I started June 30th. I've taken about 5 weeks off sporadically.
Yeah.
And it's not been too bad going through the winter.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no waiting at shelters.
No.
No. There's always open hostels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No shortage.
But it's been really good. I've really enjoyed it.
So you started on Katahdin on June 30th.
On June 30th.
That's amazing. Did you love it up there?
Uh-huh.
How was the 100-mile wilderness?
That's really my favorite part of the trail.
I keep hearing that.
Yeah, and I was with the Tramley at that time, and we actually zeroed.
Did you?
In the middle, yeah, at Cooper Brook Falls.
Nice.
It's like looks like a jacuzzi kind of thing.
And in the summer, that must have been nice.
Yeah, we did a what do you call it, a food drop.
Yeah.
So we had enough food left over, so we zeroed the day before we were going to pick up our food drop. So
that's a way to soak it in, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
You excited to finish, or are you? Yes.
Yes, it's time to finish.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're at that point.
Yeah.
Well, geez, you don't have far to go.
No.
Compared to how far you've come.
114 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations to you. Awesome to
right.
meet you.
Thank you.
And enjoy the rest of your journey.
Okay.
Take care. Just found a patch of chives. See that? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna grab some and put them on my sandwich for lunch. Oh, I'm stoked. Look at that. Sweet. Still climbing. We are trying to get up to Wiebald Tower. We're about halfway up. Had a little sprinkle. And we put on our raincoats, and Chief covered his pack, and then it stopped. Oh well, at least if it comes back, we have our coats on. Temps, I don't think I told you this yet, definitely in the 50s today. I'm wearing shorts. I have a short sleeve on, had a long sleeve on, just took my long sleeve off and put my raincoat on. So it's a nice day to hike in shorts. I'd rather hike in shorts anyway. It's just more comfortable for me. So, one other thing I just wanted to say, a lot of the things that I'm talking about, whether it's gear related or camp things that we're doing or whatever, it's just my 2 cents. Take it for what it's worth. When it comes to gear, you got to figure out what works for you. Everybody's different. You can't have a checklist. Okay, if you're hiking the AT, get this, and this. We were talking about it at dinner last night. It's like what works for me doesn't necessarily work for Scout, and what works for Scout doesn't necessarily work for Chief. So it's definitely trial and error, and it can be frustrating because sometimes you just want somebody to say, just tell me what pack to get, or just tell me which stove to buy, because you get dizzy with all the reviews you read, and it can be overwhelming or annoying or whatever, but you still in the end have to figure out what works for you. And so I'm just giving you my opinion, what's working for me, what isn't working for me, but that doesn't mean it's right for you. So the best advice I think I can give is for you to try things out as much as you can. Find a outfitter or store that has a good return policy. You tell them I'm hiking the AT, I'm trying to find which gear works best for me. I know REI was good for me in that regard. Heard a lot of people talk about Garage Gear. I think it's Garage Gear, but I didn't hear about them until I'd pretty much already bought everything, so I never ended up purchasing from them, but they seemed good too. So that's all for now. have driven up here? Ooh, trash can. With an AT sign on it. Love it. So when someone says, why do you want to hike the Appalachian Trail? This might be one of the reasons. North Carolina? Damn. You're bringing it, girl. You are bringing it. This is absolutely breathtaking. It is absolutely incredible. I just can't stop staring at it. I think we're gonna go have lunch up by the tower, which is up there. I think you can see it right there. Just FaceTimed Jim to show him this, and Chief just FaceTimed Tina so we could share this moment with the ones we love. It's so beautiful. Blessings on this Sunday. Probably half a mile from the shelter, which is good. I'm guessing there might be a couple other people there with us tonight. So we'll take another look at the weather, decide whether or not we want to stay in the shelter or a tent. Tomorrow's supposed to rain all day, which is fine because we're hiking out of here into NOC, where Chief's friend Bob, his wife Jennifer, have a place that they're letting us stay in. Beautiful cabin. And I believe Deborah might be making us lasagna. Yeah! What? We'll take it. Oh, hell yeah. We'll take it. Anyway. I'll catch up with you in a bit. So we decided to keep going. We passed that shelter. It was really small. There were dead mice. There were a couple other people there. And the campsites were, I guess, up on a hill. And probably would have caught a lot of wind. So we decided to go a couple more miles to the next spot. and set up there, which, hey, makes our miles tomorrow shorter in the rain, which is good. All good in the hood. Sorry, I'm getting punchy. I can't be held responsible for anything I say after 15 miles. So, hasn't been a lot of video today, but there was video where it was warranted, and that was at the top of Wyebald. Damn, was it beautiful up there. Very, very beautiful. So, we're gonna keep on going. I'll catch up with you in a little bit. Show you where we end up. I have to tell you, even though my body feels like it is ready to just collapse, it's so exhilarating. Like, I'm so pumped that we're still going and that we're pushing ourselves. I don't know. It's probably not a good thing, but it's still pretty exhilarating to just be like, all right, we're going to keep going. We're going to press on. We're going to get to the shelter. If we don't find a campsite, which I don't think we're going to, because I'm side slabbing right now. And there's no way you can tent on something like this. Hammock maybe, but not tent. And the three of us have tents. Holy moly, this is fun. I'm delirious. Oh, goodness, goodness. It's beautiful though. I'm still smiling. Oh, going back up. Not a lot of gas left in the tank. This is when that mental stuff kicks in. So early riser gave me some advice when I'm pushing to the point of exhaustion and the demons start to huddle and call plays on my mind. Well, that's my words, not his. He said, hydrate and eat. So thank you, early riser. Awesome advice, as always. I just sucked down a packet of peanut butter, and now I'm gonna have some water. 1.5 miles left to the shelter. And it's still light, which is good. I'm not sure how much longer it is. I don't have my watch, so I don't know what time it is. Talk soon. Okay, so we saw the tower up there, which is a good thing. So now we're going down to the shelter. What'd you say it was, 0.8? 0.8. Boy, 0.8. That doesn't sound like very far, does it? Well, after all the miles we put on today, it feels like forever. But we're going. We're gonna make it. Might be rolling in after dark, but we're going. I just put on my music for the first time since I've been out here. And I started playing stuff, and there's actually AC/DC right now is playing Shoot to Thrill. And that's what I'm jamming out to. Down this freaking mountain to the shelter. Oh yeah. God, there's the shelter. So happy. Oh, you don't even know how happy I am. I wonder if we're tenting. I don't know. I don't see a tent. I don't see Nate set up, so scout. Ooh. Shit hurts. I don't even know how many miles we went today. It has to be over 20. Yeah, it's got to be over 20. Can you see the shelter? Yeah. I think that's Scout. Scout? Hi. Okay, everyone in the shelter is asleep, so we set up our tents. I'm on a hill, but I don't even fucking care at this point. I just want to go to bed. Probably should eat something, but we'll see. Okay, so we're at Wesser Bald Shelter. So we went from Winding Stair Gap to Wesser Bald Shelter. It was about 20.6 miles. We got here, it was getting dark. I pitched my tent on what I thought was a good spot because it didn't look like it had rocks and roots. However, I'm sliding down a hill. I don't even know if I'm going to sleep. It's just such, the angle is so bad. Like, I'm sliding off everything. I don't know how this is going to go. So on a night when I really need a good night's sleep, I don't know what I'm going to get for sleep tonight. Oh my God. I didn't even have energy to cook. I ate this Gatorade protein bar. It's probably got about as much nutrients in it as ramen. It's got the same calories and stuff, so I don't even care. And then I'm out there in the dark trying to hang my food bag in the bare cables because I'm like, I might as well use the cables if they're here instead of tying it to the tree. What an absolute mess that was. But it's up there. It's hanging. And we're all in our tents. And we're headed to NOC tomorrow, but I think we only have like 6 miles to hike because we hiked so long today. Which is good. I think we're going to need the rest. I definitely feel like I have some blisters that need attention. And my muscles are just awful, sore, achy. But we're going to stay in a nice, beautiful cabin. And I believe that Deborah's making homemade lasagna. Yay! I'm going to eat a lot tomorrow. Make up for today. Anyway, I'm going to go to sleep. I'm rambling now. I'm just putting off trying to lay. I don't know how this is going to go. But at least we have a short day tomorrow and we sleep in a bed tomorrow night. So it'll be good. And I do have to say, I'm super stoked that we did 20 miles today. It was pretty awesome. I can't wait till we're doing that every day. All right, well, I hope everyone has a great night, a great Sunday night, and off to the grind tomorrow. I hope everyone has a good work week, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good night.